Good morning to all of you. Today I am here to discuss about one of the very important topic of biology, which is in class 12th and some part of it is in class 11th, and that topic is immunity. Immunity, it actually means it is the power of the body to fight against various types of infections. There are a lot of bacteria, viruses, there are other pathogens which attack our body, and our body will respond to those pathogens in a different way. So this is actually fighting between various type of pathogens and our body. Actually, how our body that will fight against these pathogens. As you know, nowadays one virus, that is COVID-19, that is propagating in our area or in whole world, you will see that how our body respond to these viruses or any other pathogens or maybe bacteria or other types of pathogens also. To see that, first of all, immunity, that is actually, it is further divided into two types. One is innate immunity and another is acquired immunity. Innate immunity means it is actually by birth. This immunity you are getting by birth. So by birth means, for example, with the help of mother milk, that is the first milk of a mother, that will provide antibodies. Antibodies are nothing, they are the specialized proteins which fight against foreign antigens. Antigens is also a protein. Antigens are actually proteins which are foreign to our body, and our body fight against those antigens. For fighting, our body will produce another type of protein, that is known as antibodies. So antibodies, they are actually Y-shaped structure. That is a specialized protein. It is a Y-shaped structure. Here in diagram, if you will see these Y-shaped structure, they are nothing, they are antibodies. And this is acquired immunity, second immunity, that is the most important immunity, acquired immunity. This is the immunity you acquire during your lifetime. Right after from your birth, you will acquire various types of immunity. It is further divided into two types, active and passive. Active means your body will produce antibody against certain antigen, that is known as active immunity. And passive immunity, that is if any ready-made antibody introduced into your body, that is a passive immunity. But for today's topic, I will discuss about this active antibody mediated immunity. So for that, I prepare one model, that is antibody mediated immunity. So first of all, understand that what is actually antigen. See this is a very small molecule, and this very small molecule is known as antigen. And this antigen actually when enters into the body. Antigens means if any bacteria, if you can say coronavirus, if enter into our body, it will send certain antigens, that is proteins. Or that protein is recognized by our specialized WBC. They are white blood cells, commonly known as soldiers of our body. These white blood cells, commonly known as macrophages. These cells are known as APC. APC means antigen presenting cell. Actually, first of all, antigen encounter with macrophage. So our immune system, that is the major active immune system, it will send the signal to another, this APC, then it will send the protein to another helper T cell. Helper T cell, they are nothing, they are the specialized WBC which actually activated by the APC, antigen presenting cell. Actually, what will happen here, this macrophage, it will first receive the antigen and give its signal to helper T cell. Helper T cell that will respond to a particular antigen, and helper T cell,
this is helper T cell. Then this helper T cell, it will send or stimulate. It will stimulate next cell, that is next type of WBC, that is B cell. It produce one particular protein, that is antibody against this antigen. See this. Then this B cell start producing Y-shaped antibodies, and finally this B cell, that is converted into plasma cell, and plasma cell finally they will form Y-shaped structure, that is nothing Y-shaped structure, these are antibodies. And these antibodies, Y-shaped antibody, they will destroy these antigens. So this is our active immunity. And first time if you will encounter with any antigen, for the second time again those pathogens, when they will enter into your body, what will happen? There is another type of cell that is known as memory T helper cell. Memory cells means that this process again and again that will not take place. When second time this antigen will come, that will directly stimulate this memory cell. Memory cell, actually they have the memory how to produce the antibodies. So memory will directly produce memory B cell, and memory B cell that will produce these antibodies. So it is just like that, when you are first time you are encountered by any chickenpox virus or any other type of virus, you will be recovered within 15 days or 20 days. So 15 days or 20 days, that is the time period which is necessary for the production of antibody into your bloodstream. But again when that virus or any pathogen enter into your body second time, so that time your body respond quickly, because they already know the mechanism how to produce the antibody. So second time it will take only 5 to 7 days. Third time any virus, bacteria again that will enter into your body, it will take only 2 to 3 days. And after that again and again virus or bacteria, pathogen enter into your body, nothing will happen, because already antibodies, they are present in your blood, and that will immediately destroy those antigens. And in this way we are getting immunity throughout the life. If any antigens, it means if 5 lakh type of bacteria enters into our body, it means 5 lakh type of antigens enters into our body, and 5 lakh type of antibodies produced in our body. In a similar way, if antigen is of coronavirus, that will be introduced by APC, antigen presenting cell, and this antigen presenting cell stimulate helper T cells. Helper T cells will produce specific antibody which is against corona antigens, and these Y-shaped antibodies destroy the corona antigens. In this way, this coronavirus can be cured. The difference is the type of cell. Every human being a different sets of conditions. In some body, that antigens that you will not able to stimulate these cells. Yes, sometimes your helper T cells or B cell will not able to produce antibodies. That depends upon that will vary from one person to another person. That is the major difference between the antibodies. So this is the actually mechanism how antibodies produced against any type of foreign antigens. So antigens, they are also proteins. Antibody, they are also proteins. It means diamond cuts diamond. A protein kills proteins. So in our body, it is a special mechanism which is made up of special type of WBC. These cells are nothing, they are the different types of WBC. So thank you. Again I will take another interesting topic